First of all, guys, there's not going to be any big bolt of lightning come crashing through the ceiling to strike you unconscious. That's not going to happen. There won't be any magic bells going off in your head to tell you you've been hypnotized. What you are going to feel is very pleasant, very drowsy, and very relaxed. This is like drifting on a raft in the ocean or in a pool. You will hear my voice all the time. You'll hear their voices out there all the time. You will always know where you are. You will always know what's going on around you. Do not expect to be asleep. Do not expect to be unconscious, because that's not going to happen while you're up here. Now, there are some things that you guys can actually do to help you get into this. I'm going to give you a series of instructions, 5 or 6 minutes worth. Overemphasize the instructions. If I tell you to take a deep breath, really take a deep breath. If I say exhale, let your neck and shoulders drop, let your body drop in your chair. It'll feel really good. Use your imagination. That's what it's all about. We're going to be doing different things like riding in hammocks and elevators. Imagine, picture the things that I'm describing are happening. It'll help you get to a relaxed place. Now, there are some things up here I do not want you to do. Do not try to analyze what I'm saying, and don't try to figure out whether or not it's working. If you sit up here going, am I in? Am I out? Is it working on me? I hear that guy talking. I know where I'm at. Am I supposed to feel this way? The moment you try to analyze it, it'll immediately stop working, and I'll end up losing you for sure. So try not to let that happen. Just let your imagination run wild for the next 5 minutes. One last thing, and then we'll get started. If you're sitting up here and it's not working for you, and I'll tell you right now, it is not going to work on all of you. I don't expect it to. I could easily lose as many as half of you. But if it's not working on you tonight for whatever reason, don't just get up and walk away. If you get up and walk away, you'll disturb everybody else that's up here. Just sit up straight, keep your head up, keep your eyes open. Watch what I'm doing, okay? When it reaches a natural breaking point, I'll come by your chair. I won't stop talking. I won't even interrupt what I'm saying. I'll just grab onto you by your wrist like this, and I'll assist you right out of your chair. If I do that, please don't feel like I kicked you out. I didn't kick you out at all. It's just once I start this, I can't stop in the middle. Thank you for coming up here. So I'm just going to thank you for coming up here now, okay? Okay, how many people have chewing gum? If you have gum in your mouth, raise your hand. You're the only one. Take your gum out. Just stick it into your chair. Yeah. No, don't do that. They'll fire me. Hold on. Hang on. I swear she's going to do it. I swear she's born in the barn. Okay, stick your gum on here. Okay, there's only one. You can pick it up when we're done. Oh. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. Okay. Okay, everybody sit back, put your feet flat on the floor in front of you. With the exception of this young lady over here, miss your anchor, don't move a muscle, sit straight like you are right now. Everybody else, bend at your waist, lean over to your right, lay your head down on the shoulder of the person on your right side. Flop right down, get to know the person on your right really well. There's a Kodak moment right there, yeah? That'll look good on Facebook. Okay, great, now straighten back up. With the exception of this young man over here, you're now the anchor. Everybody else, you sit straight, everybody else lean to your left, flop right down, get to know that person really well. Okay, great, now straighten back up. Now listen, guys. Honestly and truthfully, the chances are pretty much about 100% that in the next 5 minutes you'll end up in one of those two positions. Either you're going to end up resting on them, or they're going to end up resting on you. It's no big deal. You've already been there. You know them really well. They're your new good buddy now. So if you end up resting on them, or they end up resting on you, ignore it entirely, and rest assured that if you're in that position, so is everybody else up here, okay? Okay, guys, we're going to start this induction period. Jeff, let's turn the volume down. Once we start this number 3, let's bring the volume down on it, because it's going to be too loud. We're going to start the induction volume here, or where I actually do the hypnotizing part. I apologize for this part. It's a little boring to you. It's about 5 or 6 minutes of my talking to your friends, but this is where I need you to be really, really quiet. Remember, your friends are not asleep. They're not unconscious. They hear every word spoken in the room. So sit still, sit quiet. If you give me the next 5 minutes, I'll give you the next hour and a half, okay? Okay, everybody sit back, put your feet flat on the floor in front of you. Put one hand on each one of your legs with your palms down. It has to be your own leg. Yeah, it's going to be fun, but not that much fun. Okay, scoot your butt forward in your chair like you don't watch your favorite TV program. Lean back and slouch like you're watching TV. Pull your hands back so you can bend both your elbows. Without looking at any bright lights, look up here in my general direction, take a deep breath and hold on to it. Hold it. Now exhale, relax, and let your whole body drop in your chair. It'll feel good. We haven't done anything yet. We're only breathing, okay? Do it again. Another deep breath. Hold on to it. Exhale, relax. Let all the tension of your very long day melt right off your shoulders. Now remember, guys, there's no magic here. This is nothing more than just concentrating and relaxing at the same time, okay? Now you have your feet flat on the floor. You have one hand on each leg. Look down at one of your hands. I don't care which one you look at. It doesn't make any difference. You can look at your neighbor's hand if it's cuter than yours. But pick out somebody's hand, okay? Now I want you to watch the hand that you've chosen. I want you to concentrate on your hand and don't take your eyes off of your hand. Now notice the tightness of the skin that's on your hand. Notice the feel of the material that happens to be underneath your hand. Notice any rings or any jewelry that may be on your hand. Just watch your hand, concentrate in your hand, and listen. Listen to my voice only and think about relaxation only. Any sounds around this area other than my voice, let them drift into the background. Any thoughts other than relaxation that come about, let them come and pass. Just watch your hand, concentrate on your hand, experience everything you can about your hand, and soon this real pleasant drowsiness is going to come around. Perhaps your eyes might begin to sting or burn, or your eyes may begin to water. Now, don't deliberately close your eyes, but don't make any effort to keep your eyes open either. Let your own eyes close down naturally whenever you want them to, and you'll drift off into this very wonderful and pleasant, relaxing place. As you watch your hand, it might become dark. It may become blurry. It may even disappear from your sight altogether. Do not refocus your eyes on your hand. Let your own eyes close down naturally whenever you want them to, and you'll drift off into this wonderful and pleasant, relaxing place. As we go along, be aware of your breathing, and every breath you take, every time you exhale, let your neck relax and let your shoulders drop right into the spot that you're in. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach 3, if you have not yet closed your eyes, I want you to close your eyes when I reach 3. Now, you'll always be able to open your eyes if you really want to, but leave your eyes closed until I ask you to open them again. 1 there. Concentrate, focus your attention, and relax every group of muscles that I mentioned. Concentrating on your face, let your face relax. You've relaxed your face, relax the tiny muscles around your eyes. You've relaxed your face and your eyes, and now your neck, let your neck relax. Let your head roll all the way forward so your chin drops comfortably to your own chest. Just let your head roll right down. You've relaxed your neck, and now your shoulders, let your shoulders drop, let them go. You've relaxed your shoulders, and now your arms and hands are feeling so heavy like lead weights. We're pulling down on them, relaxing your arms, your hands, and your fingers. You've relaxed your arms, your hands, your fingers, and now your chest. Let your chest relax. And every breath you take, every time you exhale, you'll drift a little farther, a little deeper relaxed than you were the moment before. You've relaxed your face, and now your neck. Let your neck relax, and now your shoulders. You've relaxed your shoulders, and now your hips, now your thighs, now your knees and your calves, now your ankles and your feet. Every nerve, every muscle, every fiber of your body is more relaxed than you've ever been before. You're going to continue to get even more relaxed as we go along. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach 3, everyone take a deep breath of air through your nose and fill your lungs up with air. On 3, a deep breath of air through your nose. 1, 2, and 3, a deep breath. Filling your lungs with air. Now exhale through your mouth and let your whole body just melt down farther and farther and farther. Oh, that felt good, didn't it? I know that felt good. Let's do it again. On 3, another deep breath of air through your nose. 1, 2, and 3, a deep breath. Filling your lungs with air, exhaling through your mouth, letting your whole body just drop right down. To make sure you're completely relaxed, we're going to go through that relaxation of your body one more time very quickly. Concentrating on your face, let your face relax. You've relaxed your face, relax the tiny muscles around your eyes. Feel the relaxation as it moves from your eyes into your lower jaw. If you open your mouth a little bit, you'll find it easier to breathe for the rest of the evening. You've relaxed your face and your eyes, and now your neck, let your neck relax. You've relaxed your neck, and now your shoulders, let your shoulders drop, let them go. As we go along, I'm going to come by your chair and I'm going to touch you lightly, or I might lay your head over on the shoulder of the person you're sitting next to. If I move you or touch you in any way at all, don't be alarmed or intimidated by touch. Let my touch be your signal that you're doing really well, and just let my touch be your signal to continue to melt and drop down farther and farther. If the person next to you leans on you, or if you lean on them, don't be intimidated by that either. Everybody's going to be in that same position in just a few moments, so it's no big deal. As you've relaxed your chest and now your stomach. You've relaxed your stomach and now your hips. You've relaxed your hips, now your thighs. Your thighs, now your knees. Your knees and your calves, now your ankles and your feet. Every nerve, every muscle, every fiber of your body is more relaxed than you've ever been before. You're going to continue to get even more relaxed than you've ever been before as you continue to drop down farther and farther. Just let go, relax, and melt down farther and farther and farther. As you've relaxed your chest and now your stomach, you've relaxed your stomach and now your hips, now your thighs, now your knees and your calves, now your ankles, and your feet. Every nerve, every muscle, every fiber is more relaxed than you've ever been before. From this moment on, you're going to find it very, very easy to use your imagination. I want you to open up your imagination now. Don't put any limits on it at all. I want you to imagine that you're in an office building that's 20 stories tall. You're going to ride an elevator from the 20th floor down to the very first floor. Every floor that goes by, you're going to see it go by to a window in the door of the elevator. Every floor that goes by, you're going to get 10 times more relaxed, 10 times deeper than you were the floor before. You're in the elevator now, the elevator's starting to move. There goes the 19th floor and you've relaxed. There goes the 18th floor and you've dropped even deeper. There goes the 17th floor. There goes the 16th floor, the 15th, the 14th, the 13th, and the 12th. As you're dropping down, you'll feel your eyelids begin to flutter like a butterfly. That's just the first sign you've started to relax. It'll go away as you continue to drop down to the 11th floor, the 10th, the 9th, the 8th, the 7th, the 6th, the 5th floor, the 4th floor, the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, and the 1st floor, all the way down. I'm going to count quickly. From 10 to 1, your elevator will drop 10 stories below the street level right into the basement of the building. As it drops into the basement, you go with it, going 10 times deeper than you were the floor before. You're in the elevator now, it's dropping into the basement. Very quickly, you're going with it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, dropping 4, dropping 3, dropping 2, dropping 1, all the way down. Now, from this moment on and for the rest of the night, every single word that I say, every word I say, and the moment I say it, it will be the absolute, unquestionable truth for you. From this moment on, every word I say, and the moment I say it, it will be the absolute, unquestionable truth for you. And from this moment on, every time I count to 3, everyone's going to sit up feeling great, fresh, and wonderful, feeling really good. However, if I say the word sleep, or if I shake your hand, if I do either one of those two things, if I say the word sleep, or if I shake your hand, you're going to go right back to the same wonderful place you're in right now. Each time you go back to this wonderful place, you'll go twice as quickly, twice as deeply relaxed as you were the time before. Now I'm going to count to 3 and everybody's going to sit up. The lights won't bother you, the noise won't bother you, your friends in the audience won't bother you, nothing's going to bother you. You know why? You're looking for me. You're waiting for me to come by your chair and to say that word sleep, or to shake your hand so that you can go back to this wonderful and pleasant, relaxing place. Okay, let's get rid of that. We'll go to number 4, please. We'll crank the volume up really high, and when I count to 3, we wake up, we get drums and music all on the count of 3. Remember, we'll go boom, 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 and then we'll go right down the line. Okay? We may have to, if it's not loud enough, that's on this channel right here, whatever that is, you may have to turn that volume up. That may be a little low. Okay, now guys, you were wonderfully quiet. Thank you for doing that. Look at the result we had. We'll have a great program. But now I'm going to count to 3. Not 1, not 2, but on the actual count of 3, the quiet rule's out the window for the rest of the night. I don't want it quiet. I don't need it quiet. You can scream, yell, shout, have a good time, okay? So on the count of 3, but not before, on the actual count of 3, let's give your friends up here a really big round of applause, okay? I'll count to 3. You'll sit up. You're looking for me. You're tracking me. You're waiting for me to come by and say that word sleep, or to shake your hands so you can go back to this pleasant, wonderful place. Okay, guys, big round of applause to your friends on 3. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Run away! Run away, guys! Sit up in your chairs. Get up there. Hey, let's have a good everybody.
Down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, dropping 4, dropping 3, dropping 2,
dropping 1, all the way down. Okay. Okay, how about a round of applause to your friends? If you want a picture of them on the floor, take it now. This is the one and only time they're going to be on the floor. They are not going to be on the floor for the rest of the night, so I'll give you just a moment to take a picture. Can we have number, and you're going to realize you're laying on the dirty, filthy floor. It's really ugly. You don't want to be there, so you'll get back in your chair very quickly. 1, 2, and 3. Wait, wait, wait. Great. I'm going to change your chair. Come over here. Sit between the young ladies over there. That's going to be your new permanent chair for the rest of the night.
They're fucking with me.
Okay, princess, you come over here. Go sit over there in the middle. That's going to be your new permanent chair for the rest of the night. Right over there. Right next to her. Pay attention to what you're doing. You're going to fall on your butt. Open your eyes. It makes it easier.